Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is you're tuning in. I have another flip through that I wanted to show you guys of a journal that I made. So this journal is one from a set of journals that I'm making for a friend for his gaming group. So he asked me if I could make a journal for each one of the people that plays, because he asked an artist to do a piece of artwork, but he also wanted them to be functional, so they are their game journals for their characters, if that makes sense. So this one, the character is like an alchemist, plant person. I know that sounds a little weird. It's an interesting game that he is running for his group of friends, and so I was really happy when he asked me if I could make these. I suppose I should explain as I'm going here. So this is a satin ribbon. I did a lot of distressing on this one to make it look like it had splashes and splatters, but sticking to the theme for the character as well. So I got to really have some fun with this one. So here has a flap full design. I made a bookmark. So this was a bookmark I had. I covered up some of the stuff and turned it into also a journaling space. So make sure I'm in frame here so you can see this. So I had some really lovely papers that I kind of used. Made this fun tassel with some little charms. And then here is a little bulb pin that I also put a few little charms on. There's a starfish and another sea turtle. So make sure I'm going to be in frame here. So here is the cover, and it's fabric. This was like this fabric. Where did I get this fabric? Actually, that same friend, that was his birthday gift to me, was he bought me these beautiful fabrics a while ago, and so it was kind of fun that I got to use them. So the inside of the cover is a calendar. So this was a calendar, a succulent calendar, and it's reinforced with some brown paper, and then was glued onto the fabric and then stitched. And you can see there's like some weird crusty things here and there. They'll show up later on so I can explain more about what they are. So we did lots of splashes and splatters with some distress stains and sprays. And then I used a lot of random stuff. One of the things that he really wanted me to do a bunch of for these journals is make sure they had lots of writing space, but also some pockets that would hold 3x5 note cards. So I made sure that both of those things were readily available. So this is from a book about oceans and stuff. So I have covered up a bunch of the text. So I have a piece of some of my eco-dyed paper. This is a full sheet here. I just thought it was really nice and kind of went with it. I did ink it to make it look like it was old. And that was the other thing, is there need to be an aged, worn look to everything too. So I feel like I accomplished that really well. And then I added some extra things so that they can put them into the journal where they want. Lots more little writing notes, little bits and pieces. I think this is folded still. Yes. So it's also some of the leftover scraps from the journal. Why can't I open this? There we go. So there's some old ledger there, but nice. One of the circle pockets that I think I've shown. And then of course this would be a nice top corner pocket there. More little spills and splatters and splashes. So then this is a fold out, and we got writing space here. Can flip up. There's some other little gardening bits and pieces that I left because that was kind of a part of it. I distressed some of the extra papers to give them some worn looks as well, to put into all the pockets and everything. And then added, this is also from an old, The Sea Around Us is the title of the book, and it was from like, I think the 70s, I want to say. So lots of great like pictures in it. This was from a card, a birthday card, actually, and I just took part of it off because it went perfectly with the theme. So more really worn, tattered pieces here with splotches and splatters and crinkliness. Some more paper here. And I just kind of covered up some of the things, leaving them lots of blank space. So you can see, here's some more splatters. And these, I used a little bit of embossing powder over top of these splatters that I used. I had a stamp, so you can see some of them went off, and that was kind of like the point. Also, some more of those splatters here, and they actually showed up more. They're shiny on this page. So there's some more of those. Let me see if I can zoom in here so you can see. So like the Alchemist was kind of, had this book out and was journaling, writing things. So it was kind of what we were going for. And then this is another little pocket on this side. So I have another piece of paper tucked in there, but it is also a flip out. So lots more journaling space, and then another pocket here with some other pieces of paper tucked in there. Just some stationery that I found at a secondhand shop, more splatters. And then this is a flip, so this goes up like this. So we got more writing space. Can we see this? So more writing space up here, and more paper, flip ups. This was fun. These old kind of graphics from botanical series. And then one more, and then we have some cactuses here. So kind of a strange mix, I know, but I think it went together really well. This is a piece from that same calendar that we used for the cover. So makes a nice little tag. And then another little sticker that can be added anywhere. Some more paper. Just a bunch of things tucked in. And this also flips up too. And you can see I have some apothecary and some little bottles and stuff. Lots more space that can be written on here. And I also did some stenciling. Oops, I should show that. So I did some stenciling here. Just some light stenciling. More of this different type of, I think this was, this is like resume paper. And I kind of stained the edges of the whole journal at the same time. Like it had some issues. And then you can see here, I did some more embossing. I don't know if it'll show up, but I used some, so it feels kind of gritty and grainy in some spots too. Oh no, I didn't use embossing. I used texture paste and a stencil that I have for these. So this was a texture paste. More writing space here. Here's another big pocket, and then another tag that can be written on, and more writing paper, more places to write. These I let get really fun and messy. Some more, this is from the Sea Around Us book. And then this is kind of fun here. This flips out this way. So lots of writing space right here. Goes all the way out like that. And this is eco dyed paper, some of my eco dyed paper. Fun little card that I had in this bunch of playing cards. Okay, so that folds in. And then we have some more fun papers. And you can see I splattered this, and this is just all sprayed at the same time. This is probably Gathered Twigs Distress Oxide spray that I just sprayed on there, and then it got some other water splatters on it. herbs and tinctures. This is like I have a whole roll of this that I got from my brother-in-law. They had them at work for some reason and they weren't using it. And he asked me if I could use it. It's kind of like a deli paper, but I have a huge roll of it, which is kind of fun. And it makes this great translucence, but it takes ink and paint and stuff really well too. All right, so we have this clipped onto the side here. So this is like a little notebook, herbs and tinctures, plant name, description, some fun little papers that I had come across. And then this is temporary tattoo. I had a video that I showed on how to add actual temporary tattoos for your skin into your journals. So I added one of those. Quarter machines, I love them. I love quarter machines. So that's where I got some of those from. This charm is dyed or stained with alcohol inks. So was the paper clip, because I wanted it a different color. And then eco-dyed paper on this page, and then we're coming to the center. So it's an interesting kind of thing I did in the center, so it looks like a greenhouse. Then I just added some scraps in various places to make some more writing space. And I always leave the middle. My tie's long for people to do whatever they want with them. And backside of that, another little flip down. You can actually see the flower a little bit on here too, which is fun. One of my tags for this one, fun tag. Having some issues with staying in center here today. Hopefully you're able to see everything. Some more like splashes and splats of some things and some sprays. Fun way to fix a tear and add to your journal. So it was torn there and I put some tape on it. Some more of that. And here we have a side tuck. So this is also from that calendar. And we got some papers are tucked in here. More papers. You can see that as fun distress inks. Did some really, oh, those might have been alcohol inks. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure. They could be distress. I'm not sure. I don't remember what I did. I did a lot of stuff in this journal. I was having a blast. So this is full sheet pockets that I did that have multi spots. So we have another one of those cactus tags, another little bottle. It's a sticker, so I trimmed it down right to the edge on this one because I thought that was fun. And then we've got some, this is a book page that had whales and dolphins on it. Some more little fun aquatic oceany stuff, some more paper here. This is a nice big pocket. And then here is, this is from leftover from that cover. And then I had these big beads and I pulled the trim right through there for that. Tuck these back in here. I really like how this pocket turned out too. It looks really cool. Okay, I'll keep going here. Another big pocket. I have a piece of like vellum paper in there. And then this is some more, this is a different type of texture paste. And some of it is also over here on the cover too. So some of that texture paste to add some different things. Here is another big flip with some old paper that I have. I love old notebooks. I like notebooks in general because they always have like interesting. So I have like a bin of just little notebooks that I can pull pages from to add to things. This one I just really like, it was like I spilled and then I wiped. And what was that? I don't remember what specifically I might have used on this guy. I'm not sure. I wish I could remember. All right, and then we got, this is another flip out here. So this page flips out that way. probably just to add that there because I wanted to add some more clips for things. You can see some of that texture paste got over on this side. Another little writing spot. So I covered up a lot of the text on the book pages with writing spots. So that's a good tip that you can use if you have like really interesting books, but then they have some text and you're not sure about the text. You can just add a writing spot. These light stenciling there, this very collagey. I added some extra stuff there. I like those kind of pages. Same here. Stenciled the turtle, did some other little aquatic stuff over here. Another writing space. This is all rumply here. I love it. And then backside there. And there we go. And then, of course, the writing board that goes with this book. So I added some of that and aquatic stuff on this side. So the writing board. So when things get rumply and bumply, we can always tuck it under our page so we can write easily. So that's the writing board for this book. And each of these books that I'm making is getting their own writing board because their whole goal that these guys are using these books for is to use when they're playing their game together. So they can take notes about the progress of their character's journey and everything else. And then it's also kind of like an art piece that they get to keep to kind of go along with everything. So super fun. Let me show you the back. And then this is also, it's not quite dry yet. I wanted to put this little bottle in here. I was hoping the little tiny plant inside would stay green, but it did not. But I think I'm still going to include it. I might tie some ribbon or something or some rope around the inside so it looks like a bottle that has a little plant in it because you can see its roots and everything. This is just from my Mother of Thousands plant that I have in here. So this will go in this pocket as well, but I need to finish that. And there's the back. So this really gorgeous material, and then got some more splats and splatters, and I roughed up the edges so that it looks like it's been around a bit. And then this ribbon just gets wrapped back around, and it's extra long. I like to leave the ribbons long because I figure the person that has it can trim it down if they would like, or leave it. But I think it's kind of the perfect length to kind of go around and add some really fun contrast and make it pretty. So there you go. I hope you guys like that. Just showing some of the stuff that I do with all of the like little tools that I've been showing you guys. So this is like one of my finished projects in general. Got a couple more of these that'll be coming up too, because I had to make 5 of this size journal and then 1 binder. So hopefully I'll be getting all of those done. I've got 1 left, and to finish the binder. They're kind of in stages right now because there's been lots of drying time for some of the things on these. So, but anyway, there's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget, art with your heart. Thanks a lot.